another part of about the logarithmic integration, in which we are going to study how to evaluate the indefinite integrals consisted of trigonometric functions using log rules of integration. So you all are familiar with the logarithmic integrations and their rules. You should memorize them. But before that one, let's understand that how to evaluate the integrals involving the trigonometric functions if they are written in the form of numerator and denominator. So whenever there is something written in the numerator and denominator, we always focus denominator. And we will see whether its derivative is written on the top or not. So here the derivative of cos x is sin x, whereas the derivative of cos x is negative sin x, whereas sin x is written. It means negative is not there, so we will multiply here the negative, and also we will write another negative because negative gives you positive. So now you have the negative inside and negative outside. Now this negative, since it is outside the integration sign, so we will write the negative as it is. Now here it is, the function is in the denominator and on the top its derivative. So we are free to apply the logarithmic rules, which says that u prime over u equals to ln u. U is always in the denominator, so you will write natural logarithm of cos x. Now, if someone has not understood that how to do it, then always write the denominator as your u. So once it is done, take the derivative of this function. You will get negative sin x. Now once it is done, bring the dx on other side. You will get du equals negative sin x dx. Now in your question, negative is not there, so bring the or shift the negative on the other side. So you will get negative du equals to sin x dx. Now write all the terms of x in the u form. So here in the question, sin x dx, which I changed it into negative du, write the negative outside and write the du inside. And cos x is in the denominator, which we suppose that it is equals to u. So instead of cos x, I will write the u. And I know that integration of 1 over x or 1 over u is ln x or ln u. So here negative is outside, and antiderivative of 1 over u du is ln u plus c. Plus c because it is the indefinite integral. Now convert the u into cos x, which you already suppose that u equals to cos x. So rather than writing u, you just write here cos x plus c. So understand, if the concept is clear, that in the denominator there is a function and its derivative is present as it is in the numerator, just write the natural logarithm and the function. Solve one more example that says sine of x divided by cos x plus 3. So here the same thing, look at the denominator. So the denominator states cos x plus 3. Now check what is the derivative of denominator. Yes, the derivative of cos x is negative sin x. So just like the previous example, negative is not written in the numerator. So you write the negative outside and negative inside. Once it is done, now the derivative is present inside and the function is the u. Its derivative is in the top. So just write ln of the function, that is cos x plus 3, and don't forget to write the negative in the start. So let's see one more question. Hope these are the clear thing. 5 minus cos x divided by 5x minus sin x. again the function is written in the form of numerator and denominator. Check, take the function, take the denominator as your actual function. Now check the derivative. The derivative of 5x is 5, which is written on the top. This minus is written on the top. The derivative of sine x is cosine x is written on the top, which means the derivative of the denominator is present on the top. So nothing to do more, just write the logarithm of the u. So ln and u is always in the denominator, that is 5x minus sine x. Now check another question. Again numerator and denominator. Focus on the denominator. The derivative of sine x is cosine x, present on the in the numerator. Derivative of sine 7 is 0. No need to write the 0. So the function is in the denominator. Its derivative is written in the numerator. Just write logarithm of the denominator, that is sine x minus 7. Hope this is understand. So normally the students, they do the mistake that rather than writing the numerator denominator after the ln, they always write the denominator. So try not to do such kind of stupid mistakes. Now here tangent x is written and we have not studied any integration sign with the tangent x. We didn't memorize this. So it is better to write the tangent x. We all know that the tangent x is equals to sine x over cosine x. So just write in place of tangent x as sine x over cosine x. Now check, the derivative of cosine x is negative sine x. So negative is not present. So write the negative inside, negative outside. Now everything is there. The denominator is u and on the top it is u prime. So you will write in the answer ln of u. That means ln of cos x. And don't forget to write this negative in your answer. One more question. Tangent x over 2. As we know that tangent of any angle will be equals to sine of cosine of that angle. So we will write sine x over 2 over cos x over 2. Now if you forgot how to take the derivative, let me remind you that if cos x over 2 is written, it can also be written as cos half of x, just for you to make it more easier. Now if anything is written in the angle, it is considered as the chain rule, because it's not x, it's half x, 2x, 3x, 4x, anything written, take it as the chain rule. So now the derivative of cos u, remember as the chain rule, applying the chain rule, it is negative sine u and u prime. So you will have negative sine. U means the angle. This angle is your u. So negative sine half x and then again half x with prime. So negative sine half x will stays as it is and derivative of half x is half. So if you just compare it with your question where you were supposed to do the integration, now the derivative of cos x over 2, you already know that this is negative sine half x and times half. It means you don't have the negative in the question and you don't have a number that is half in the question. So it's not a big deal. Just write the negative half inside and outside write the reciprocal of half. That is negative outside also and 2 over 1. It means whatever you inducted here, you have to write the reciprocal outside to equalize the algebraic operations. Now outside the integration sign is negative 2. Whereas here you will apply the u prime over u formula, that is ln of cos x over 2. So hope this will also be clear. So just understand that in order to solve such kind of questions, you should have the command of understanding the pattern of the integration. So hope you will understand the rest of the question. We will cover them in next video.